Thrall computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hey everybody. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's Monday. Gods, why is it Monday? Oh, welcome in everybody to Slow Day Monday. I gotta say, there's a lot going on at all times, and I hate having to try and keep up with everything. Oh boy. I'd like for just like once for me able to like wake up in the morning and not have to deal with 1,000 different levels of bullshit. But apparently that is asking for way too much. But, you know, it is what it is. So, oh, hey Parmless. Thank you for the lurk. I know you're always here. So let's see. Well, we got some followers while I was offline. That's interesting. Stark Blue, who I believe is the creator of, yes, that is the creator of Thrall, which is going to be the game that we're going to be playing tonight. And as always, they will be updated, or the VODs will be up on the YouTubes after. So that's always good. And then, let's see. Dr. Fumbles. I don't recognize you. I don't know who you could be. Either way. So, tonight's game is Thrall. It was made by, essentially, let's see. I guess I'm here after all. I thought you said you had a martial arts class to go to. Do you not want to martial arts some folks? You do? I don't know how martial arts works. It was never something that I was good at, so I never went too much into it. No, I never had the attention span or the discipline. My car isn't working and public transit is awful. Bus was late, so I missed the transfer. Now I can't make it in time. Oh, that is rough, my friend. Okay, so... Oh yeah, no controller support on this. I forgot about that. Or wait, do I not have it? Nope, no controller support. Oh, why is every game I play not controller supporting? Now, I've never really had to do much with public transport, so my condolences in regards to that. I live too far away from like any major metro area to where they do public transit. Now, I don't know if that's going to be considered an upside, just so you know. Controller support hopefully out by... So we, of course, will be going through the tutorial and the introduction. So you just skip dialogue. He's late. He should have been back by now. I remember I did play about the first hour of this to an extent for Plexi's book club, which I wish I could be a part of more often. But sadly, when he's having the book club, I'm either at work or I am with the girlfriend. And I'll be honest, I might enjoy it, but she probably will not, because she doesn't have the means to play these games like I do. So I don't think she will enjoy them as much. I have thought about trying to get her like a better computer for her personal, like a personal computer, but you never know. It was fun enough to get her a Nintendo Switch that she plays. Give him time. He's never let me down before. You sure about that? Yeah, little bastard's strong, but it doesn't take much to knock him over. Bet he's lying in a ditch right now. Brutus. Damien is one of the most capable men I know. He won't be taken down so easily. And of course, Chaos is here immediately with the 5-10 pound shoulder presses. Ugh. Yeah, I'm glad you got it working on mobile so you could bully me. I jest, though. Welcome back, Chaos. I will take you bullying me this way versus your other means of bullying me that I do not appreciate. So, both are set at 10. Keep back straight. Weights up. All the way up. For 1. 2. Form is important. 3. It's not just the weights. 4. It's about control. 5. I had to do some recordings for a VA audition to have on hand. Ah, I saw that you had posted about your audition in the Discord, which I think is good. Especially the idea of doing more VA stuff in general. I feel like that would be a very fun thing to do. I thought about trying my hand some for throwing it out there for these RPG Maker games, but I don't know. I feel like I'd go on some weird tangents like I normally do. I appreciate the praise. He's like, how do you do Mel's voice? Damien! Oh! No, that's probably not good. Well, it's about time. You like keeping us waiting? Brutus. Yeah. Just a little 90-ish second video, but it's adorable. Brutus, lay off him. Yeah, I was watching the animation and I was like, oh man. I kind of wish I could animate, but I can't. Security was lighter than expected, so I scouted a little deeper than we planned. I had to take my time getting out so as not to get caught. Yeah? What happens when you find yourself in too deep and all alone? You keep fucking around like this and you get yourself killed. Oh, it said a bad word. And what happens, I'm sure, and when that happens, I'm sure as hell won't be the one to get your buddy back. Brutus, enough. Take a walk, you're not helping. I expect you with a British accent, but you do. Oh, Brutus, enough. Hey, D7, welcome, welcome. Yep, we're doing Thrall, made by Stark Blue here. I played a little bit of it some time ago, and then I'm putting aside the roulette wheel for a bit, and just kind of doing like a more structured process, because there are some games that apparently I need to like review-ish, or like pre-screen. So, he's know what we're facing, and he doesn't take it lightly. I don't blame him for being on edge. Anyway, enough of this. Damien, what are we dealing with? New Bloods. 2, maybe 3 at most. Nothing more dangerous than that, but I can tell. But they've got a horde of thralls with them. That doesn't make any sense. That village we saw was completely destroyed. There was nobody left. There's no way a couple of New Bloods could have done that. I know. I was expecting a master or maybe even a lord, but there's no sign of anything like that. There isn't enough space or equipment for more than a few of them. Damien, I don't doubt your assessment, but what makes you think that? Why only New Bloods? It's the Thralls. They're the missing villagers we're looking for. They're all accounted for, and all of them are Thralls. None of them have been turned, not even one. So? So a master or lord wouldn't waste time like that. If they could have turned some of them, they would have. New Bloods can't turn. They can only enthrall. Exactly. Looks like this will be easier than we thought. We can handle New Bloods, and any thralls they've made won't be strong enough to pose much of a challenge for us. No, it's too easy. We're missing something. Doesn't matter. We can't turn back now. We found the villagers. We found the vampires. Now we finished the job. I agree. So what's the plan, Lionel? Going in hard and fast. That's what she said. Once we break through the gate, we'll split up into 2 groups and make this quick. Brutus, you and Mel are clear the courtyard. Damien and I will enter the fort itself and eliminate anything inside. Once we've secured the area, we'll regroup outside the main tower before facing the New Bloods. Is everyone clear? Ready. Let's do it. Got it. Alright, let's move out. Alright, Damien, you're up. Get that gate open. On it. You two ready? What do you think? We're ready, Lionel. As soon as that gate opens, we clear the way for you and Damien. Perfect. Mel, do you have any notes from our last raid? Of course. Seems as though thralls are nothing special, mostly cannon fodder for the vampires. New Bloods could be a bit more of a threat, however. The ones we fought last time had recently fed, so they had some minor regeneration, although fire seems especially effective against them. Keep that in mind. Just be careful. I know we're missing something, so keep your eyes peeled. Don't want to lose you two. Voila! After you. Let's see. Oh, probably 2 more years on development. Yeah. I totally get that. Because, like, I think about it like this. Not only when it comes to writing, because, again, I'm primarily a writer, so not in regards to writing the main story and all of the side quests that you might have, but learning how to implement new and better mechanics, or how to refine mechanics, especially when you're not familiar with the coding that goes into them. That can take a lot of time on its own. So I can only imagine with you doing a whole redesign of some systems, including the dungeon generation. I imagine that took a lot of game dev time, or a lot of dev time in general. Hey Mel, you got your abilities primed? No, not yet. Better do that before we get started then. Need to as well. So, 1 action skill that can be unlocked from the skills menu. Action skills powerful, that can be used in combat. Each character has their own skill tree containing a variety of passives. Each time you level up. Alright, so we like fire because fire is good. Augmented or activated. Increased chance of applying status ailments with fire, ice, or shock weapons. Grants increased damage with fire. I don't know. So. Okay, let's see. Axis grants increased damage for 50 turns after a missing attack. Rage is active. Duration. Each defense while this character is afflicted by burn status. Killing enemy applies burn status to this character. So, oh yeah, so it's pretty much he does more damage while he's burning, and he sets himself on fire because he's excitable like that. Let's hope I get an axe. You can unlock all 3 elements. By the way, I should clarify it in the tutorial message. Yes. Ollie writing is usually the thing that slows me down the most. I'm not the best writer, and it's easy to get writer's block. Yeah. Writer's block is a major pain. Brutus, look. It's like it doesn't even see us. Yoo-hoo. Hi over there. Quit messing around and kill the damn thing. Hey, Greybard! You did. You finally made it. It only took 15 years, but you finally made it. Now, what I remember is this one does an ATB to where it's pretty much like Final Fantasy 7's, not 7's. Essentially, like all of theirs stops because I now have the choice of making a selection. So. Some heavy hitting stabs here. Oh yeah. I got 2 helms. So I carry some decent stuff. Really? Well, this loot seems somewhat mediocre if you ask me. What are you talking about? You know how to compare loot. Oh dear. Guess I better walk you through it. Yeah, anytime you win a battle, open a chest. This window will open, displaying the loot that you found. Found loot will be displayed on the left, and anything in your inventory will be displayed on the right. Found loot displayed. Crying stuff, displayed. Looking 5% simply improve. When equipping new loot, you see a red box will appear if it's less effective loot, and a green box will appear if it's behind it's more effective loot. But these are just suggestions. Yep, and then the salvage. I don't look at fucking weapons, alright? Jeez. Keep going. Brutus needs to take a chill pill. He's just a little angry. You need more defense than he does. I just saw your post on my server and wanted to hop in. Well, I appreciate you hopping in. Because, as always, I appreciate all of you. I really do. I'm still just a small potatoes, and I like being small potatoes, but I still appreciate everyone who stops by. Swift Club, Mace. Ooh. You like clubs. This game is called Thrall. It is here. Throw it in chat for you guys. Especially since ads are starting. I think ads are starting. It says ads are starting. At least it said ads are starting. I don't know if they actually are. Uh, bu- bu- bu. Accuracy goes down. Dex goes up. No, no, you don't need anything yet. Resistant cloak. It's always good to go around and see what you can get. Oh, I think ads are actually starting. It's definitely a game. Okay. It says ads are started, so I'm going to wait for a moment to allow ads to finish. Meanwhile, resistance is way down, HP is down. Evasion and defense are up. No. Ads done? Okay. Twitch is not very consistent as to how ads are. Like, it says ads are still in progress, but at the same time, I'm not sure if they are. And then there's apparently sometimes they are actual ads, and other times it's the pop-up ads on stream. So again, like, I wish it would really tell me. Like, oh hey, yeah, ads are absolutely going at this moment, and everyone's experiencing ads unless they have a subscription. Which, by the way, don't buy subscriptions to me. That's rude. I don't do this for the monies. I do this because it's fun. Oh, did he get a concussion? Is that why he's got sparkles around his head? Did I miss that? I should finally use Fireburst again. I do remember... Ooh, crit. I do remember that being something that was mentioned, again, back during the whole book club thing, was the fact that abilities are... What's the best way to put it? Like, you get an ability... I'm going to save skill points for a moment. And it may, like, you may be able to use it right then, but you might not want to use it. Because it's going to be, like, 20 turns. And it's not, like, 20 for this combat before you can use it again. It's literally 20 turns before you can use it again. So, like, it could persist for multiple combats. Because I like that, because it's like, oh, hey, now I got to, like, maintain what I do and, like, keep a good eye as to what I'm actually, you know, using my abilities on, so I don't, like, burn an ability on, like, some useless thing. Or, like, you know, overkill an enemy and then be out an ability for, like, 3 or 4 combats. Oh, yeah, the skill tree is very nice. And the fire burst. Yeah, I get that. So that way I have skill more often. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. But yeah, for instance, like, I'm gonna use Fire Burst on this guy. Nuked him. Yeah, I know you want me to use the overskill. I can't use it again for another 17 turns. Ice Burst and Shock Burst are free to unlock as well. Having all three available makes the skill cooldowns much more bearable since each has their own cooldown. Yes. Oh, I didn't need to spend points to unlock those. I thought I did. Well, you learned something new. I'm gonna save you. Did that enemy just heal? How dare it? It's fascinating. The Thralls are hardly violent at all. They're just fighting to defend themselves. Bloody to study them if we had time. See what they'll respond to. Mel, you're not serious. Save your stupid studies for when we're not in enemy territory. There's nothing you need to know about them except the fastest way to kill them. We could learn so much about them. Maybe we could even find out how they get enthralled, or how to save them. There's no saving them, Mel. If you're going to mess around, then wait by the entrance while I kill them myself. You don't know that. Water. You've never tried to learn about them, Brutus. All you think about is killing. The animals that made these thralls will kill and eat children, Mel. There's nothing else I need to know. They deserve no mercy. I know that, Brutus. Forgive me for wanting to seek better understanding of what kind of creature we're up against. Let's just finish the job. I do remember Brutus was a bit of a dick. An angry dick. The worst kind of dick. Or it's Whiskey Dick, the worst kind of dick. Questions for later. That does actually make that a little bit better, to where it's like, yeah. Oh, come on. Brutus, earlier you were almost one-shotting them, now you're only doing like half a pound of their HP. What's with you? Why is he doing less damage now that I think about it? Ow. Mel's doing a lot of damage. Weaker than expected. The new bloods must not be very strong. Let's go meet up with Damien and Lionel. Should have checked the fort by now. You okay? I don't like this. We didn't even have to fight and get in here. So the Thralls outside? Yeah. We're totally passive. It's as though they didn't even know we were there. They haven't been given any command. Outside of self-preservation, they won't attack us. Either these vampires are ridiculously overconfident or pathetically incompetent. I feel bad for these Thralls. They're just victims. Wish there was some way we could save them. Lionel, don't lose your resolve. Know as well as I do that there's no saving them. Once someone is enthralled, they're gone. It may look the same, but whoever that person used to be doesn't exist anymore. The most merciful thing you can do for them is put them down. Let's go. Now this is a guaranteed item. I remember that from our conversation. Gonna praise it later. For now, I forgot to attach skills. So you cut me for 4 points of damage. One of your audition audios is one of the Smog speeches. One of the animators is really excited about it. Ooh. So, Chaos, how did you stumble upon doing, or putting out auditions for voice work? So whatever we can get. Agreed. Nothing else, we could probably use these chests to stash whatever loot we don't want to carry, but also don't want to lose. Small, though. We can only fit a couple of weapons and armor. Strange origin to it. Looks like it's not from this world. Oh yeah, this is the save chest. Essentially, you could in each of these chests you can throw in a piece of equipment or an item or gold that you can access on another save. Reduce cooldown stalking, grants damage. It's bludgeoner. Will work. So last time, oh, Facebook page. Last time I played this, I did not get a single sword item for Lionel, and I was very upset about that. So I'm just saying, I better get some swords this time. Yeah. Okay, so what does that sparkles over my head mean? Does that mean, like, it's stunned? I think I missed that. Oh no, it's icy. I have no settings! Or status. I have no status. Most recent version. Yes, this is 0.8 or 0.8.3. It's an update but January 1st. It balanced the loot types and drops. If you don't mind adding me to that group, I'd definitely like giving it a look at least. Especially since, yeah, I do eventually want to. Essentially, I do eventually want to start doing more voiceover work to help people and try and add more to people's games. I definitely need to build up, like, what's the best way to put it? I need to build up a portfolio. W key? Aha! Let's take it from damage reduced by 25%. So I can stack up 3 times. Each stack's blind. Okay. Wait, what is it? Yes, all things you need to communicate better to the player in tutorials. I agree, such as making it clear that there is a tutorial button. that was the overdrive. Okay. Yeah, I put the link earlier in chat for the itch page. The itchy page. I still don't fully like itch.io purely because of how annoying it is to find games on there. For one, but also because it doesn't really promote things as well as, say, Steam or the reviews. Like, if I leave a review on a game, I can see that review as far as like why I gave like 1 or 2 stars for a review. But if someone else left it, I can't see that. I can only see what they left. And I don't like that. Ooh, swords. That's an icy sword. That's an even better short sword because it's got more dex and damage and accuracy. So I guess I'm gonna go with that one. I like lifesteal. I like sustainability. I agree, but Steam is expensive and has a lot more requirements. Eventually I'll get there, but no priority yet. Steam is difficult to learn. My best friend helped me put my game up. It's a nightmare. Save me for more atmospheric takes, so probably won't add combat music. I may implement adaptive music though, and intensity the track during combat without fully interrupting it. I like that idea because while the current music is definitely loomy, I guess that's the right way to put it, it's atmospheric for what's going on, but combat music's kind of hard to like. It's kind of hard to beat like good combat music. I'm just gonna say. Because there's some games that I've played where it's like I just kind of vibe to the music because the music's that good. It's weird to find the entrance. At least I'm glad I got that automated message to work. It is technically 1 minute before Ads Manager says that an ad is going to start, but then it's like I've been trying to adjust the ads. I'll be honest, but it's either a bunch of small ads or a bunch of long ads. Twitch has not been kind to me in giving me a good middle ground. So what I'm doing is I'm slowly saving up money to where like people who regularly watch the channel are just going to get subscriptions, so that way they don't have to deal with ads at all. That's going to take me some time. Clear? How are things outside? No trouble on our end. Got them all. Except for the main tower then. But yeah, Twitch doesn't tell me exactly like when ads are starting properly, I guess is the right way to say it, because now it says ads are starting soon, And that could be 10 seconds, or that could be a whole nother minute. But from what I could tell, ads aren't running right now, and ads didn't run last time. So I don't know if they're actual ads or not. Alright everyone, be on your toes. If these new bloods are anywhere, it'll be beyond this door. I hate to be the pessimist, but I think you're right, Lionel. This is too easy. I don't think we should charge in unprepared. Someone should stay behind. What? Why? This looks like a trap. Weak, passive thralls scattered throughout the fort. No real security? I don't care who you are. No one is that careless. I agree. Keeping a lookout while the rest of us deal with the new bloods is a good idea. I'll volunteer. No. You've been the leader of this job. You should be here to deal with them. I'll stay behind. Oh, I don't think so. Damien's pretty smart. If he thinks this is a trap, probably is. If we're getting attacked from behind, I'm going to be the one to hold this door. I wouldn't want you guys getting in my way. Come on, Brutus. You wouldn't know a trap if it hit you in the face. We need someone perceptive to watch this door. It should be me. We can argue all we want. We can't waste any more time here. Someone's got to stay, so... Oh, boy. Who do I not want to be at my party? Brutus. Brutus, watch this door. Just to hold off anything that comes our way. You got it, boss. Ain't nothing getting past me. Perfect. Now let's move. Switch party leader by pressing A or S. But yeah, so like Twitch now says ads are done running. But the thing I have set up to watch for ads didn't actually show any ads. Did you guys see ads? Is Twitch just lying to me? Is it just trying to make a fool of me because it's working if it is? Okay, you all got ads, but why didn't my thing get... You know what? Fuck you, Twitch. No, hold on. Skills. Healthy. Okay. Now start. Intruders. Just one? It's just you? I was expecting more. More? You think me too weak to have taken these thralls? Very well. Let's end this. During a boss fight, the boss bar will be displayed at the top of the screen, as opposed to below. HP of the boss is a different color. That means this enemy can resist a certain element and its and its associated status element. Orange bar increases resist HP fire. Blue means resists ice. Purple shock. Green means resist weak status. Okay. Lightning bolt means shock. Okay. Information about the center. Aha. Power attack. See, there is some actual battle music kind of here. I like how they kind of like jump and then like speed off the side of the map. It's like, yahoo! Let's get the fuck out of here. It's way too easy. Let's check on Brutus. Brutus? Brutus. It's cleaving time. Nope. Rage. Brutus, I think you're fucked. I'm tired of this game. Be still. What? Why can't I move? Bastard, what did you do? Brutus was defeated. You know if it's good to the sub, but I haven't had ads, which I'm grateful for. I guess because I was also watching on mobile, maybe? I don't know. It's got potential, but he's highly aggressive. Are you sure? Oh, my son, aggression is a weakness. It lacks emotional control. Make it ripe for the taming. This one will do. As you say, Father. Father! We seem to have an audience. Pay them no mind, child. They are nothing but maggots. Brutus! Rather loud for a maggot. Shall we be off? Indeed. Take the subject. How extra do you gotta be to, like, disappear one guy and then, like, make steps to, like, flutter your cape behind you to disappear when it's obviously not needed? Those weren't normal vampires. What was that? The founding vampires. Dracula and his father, Vlad. The original vampires and the source of all of them. What? They got that sparkle? Yeah. I know. They haven't been spotted in over a century. Most people don't even think they exist. I know. There's no question. They were far beyond the power of a master vampire or vampire lord. Their aura. They're practically absorbing the light around them. I know, they're a myth. There's no historical records of where vampires really come from. Dracula and Vlad are just fictional characters from storybooks. Right? No, they're real. And they're no joke. People laugh at things that scare them, but it doesn't make them any less dangerous. They've been around for nearly 400 years. It's not known where they come from, but some think they were driven out of their own world. They appeared out of nowhere and started taking over the western provinces. Their kind still dominates that part of the continent today. They've been spreading like a virus. We gotta find Brutus. We don't leave our own behind. I agree, but we need to be careful. They're not mortal. They have power beyond our understanding. They're the closest thing to gods in this world. Regardless, we're not leaving him in the hands of those monsters. We'd be fools to go unprepared. Should make sure they're properly equipped. Armor, weapons. More than that, we need information. We have no idea where he's been taken. Right, but information we can expire. Oh, information can expire. Arms and armor won't. Find others willing to join our cause, gather supplies, and then we'll look for clues as to where Brutus has gone. We can use this place as a base of operations. Very well. What should we start with? I know of a good blacksmith who'd be sympathetic to our cause. His name is Davenport. We come from the same town. Told me about him. Think he's still here? Or still there? Last I heard, he had left the town to find better opportunities. Occasionally he'll search for ore in the local caves. I know of a mine nearby that's pretty dangerous, but it's known for having plenty of ore. Great, that gives us a place to start. Anything else? Food. Won't last long without supplies. We should find someone who specializes in trade. Good thinking. We'll scout the nearby area and see if we can find an armorer and some traders. We'll start with Davenport. We can recruit more members as we go, but this gives us somewhere to start. We should leave as soon as we've gotten some rest. Agreed. Brutus. We'll find him, Lionel. I guess you could say Drac took our dick, and we want that back. What's up here? The roof. That good old RPG Maker spacing. Look how far back I am from this thing. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, excuse me. And again, I'd like to point out that's not like a shot at the dev or anything. That's just RPG Maker being RPG Maker. It's the way that the engine maps things. What? Horse. See you on the way in. From vampires. Travel around when we're ready to leave. And I remember... I swear there's something about this thing. Oh wait, no, I had to unlock something first. Or like get a person first. Ugh. Let's head on out. Bloodstone Mine. Once played an RPG Maker game that allowed for half-tile movement, but nothing in the game was designed around it, so if you weren't directly lined up with an event, it wouldn't trigger. That sounds like a nightmare. Sometimes full-tile grid-based movement is actually better. I agree. So, full-tile based movement is better. But it depends on the mapping and everything. I've got to be very clear on that, because the half tile is good for like placement of things, but at the same time it might be easier just to do parallax mapping on certain maps, to where like certain objects are actually on the parallax map and you can't go there, versus the whole thing. There's like some fun layering stuff you could do. That's pretty much what I would suggest. I'm certain that Davenport is here. It's impossible to know for sure, but I know him. The mine has some pretty dangerous monsters in it, but is known for having lots of ore. It's just the place that Davenport would be drawn to. That's a bit dubious, but I trust you. Mr. Davenport is here. I believe you. Thank you, Damien. Let's move. Oh yeah. It's better if the game was designed for it, but visual clarity and gameplay need to match. Yes. Anytime you enter a dungeon, layout will be randomized. No two runs of the dungeon will be the same. If you get too close to a monster, they will chase you for a short distance. If they touch you, a battle will start with that monster. Lose the battle in the dungeon, you lose all gold and consumable items you're carrying, be transported back to Hollow Keep. You will not lose any weapons or armors. In addition, if you save and quit while in a dungeon, it will be treated as the same as excuse me, losing a battle, costing you your items in gold, and losing your progress in the dungeon. You may save at any time, however you will only save your character progress, its levels and skills, as well as any weapons or armor you found. Nice. The question is, how far do I need to go, and in what direction? This is less of a donjon and more of a maze, if you know what I mean. Oh no! Snakes! And a fire snake. Evil foul snake. Another swordage. I find it funny. Again, first time I played this, I complained about not getting swords. And now I'm getting swords. I'm getting a lot of swords. Just saying. It's kind of funny. Turns out you didn't actually properly balance it. You just jammed more swords into it. Like, I'll show you not getting swords. Now you're getting all the damn swords. No, I don't see any items down that way, so not worth fighting. Ah! I choose that feedback to create a pity system. Now you'll never go more than 13 pieces of loot without finding at least one type that you're looking for. Hey, that's pretty good. That does make it a little bit easier because of the idea of, oh hey, you know, yeah, it was this one. So like Lionel here, his skills, it's like bludgeon or sword. So either one would be super useful, if you would please. Let's see. Big common ultimate bounces the loot you find. I find it, regardless of whether it's complicated, it is definitely a good system because of the idea of, hey, you know, you were having a hard time finding a good weapon for, you know, in my case it was Lionel, but say Mel or one of the others, because everything that you try and take and use, or everything you keep getting, is not usable. And that's something also I remember complaining about when it came to Auroras, was the fact that, like, yeah, you know, it's nice that you know, the loot's randomized, that's got its own charm, but if the loot is so randomized to where I'm not getting anything useful after, like, you know, 15 pulls, then what's the point of me continuing on doing pulls? At this point, it's just gambling with very little reward. Could go that way, or could go this way. Oop. Oh god, more snicks. Yeah. Oh boy, Damien's a little frosty. Swift Mace, Warp Nut. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely an improvement. Oh god, Nightblood decided to chat multiple times. Okay. Guess we'll have to tweak that timer a little bit more. Ah! I wonder if because the way I'm watching on the side, that's why it shows just the pop-up ads. And it's not showing the like a full ad. Ooh. Oh, gotta get level 5. Where's that one? Yep, that time. Water. Right, what do you got here? Welcome, welcome, Digital Neos. Okay, so it says the ads have stopped. I don't know if it actually has stopped the ads, but it says the ads have stopped. I actually did see a couple of ads there. Hey, Digital Neos. Thank you for the follow. They have stopped? Okay. Yeah, I've been struggling with trying to get the timing and such on those to not suck. But Twitch is going to Twitch. So that's a little bit less than the evasion, but HP and defense go way up. And that one's definitely the upgrade, but I can't use it yet, so... I need a gold key. Is there a gold key somewhere on this map? At least I'm not running pre-rolls. I don't think I am. Hey, Bird Bunch. But then at the same time, like, I don't start immediately. I actually do have, like I start the stream, but I don't actually start. I will allow, like, a few minutes before I actually start. So that way I've got time to, like, post places, double-check equipment or setup, and so on. And let people join in before I actually start you know, streaming. Crap, baskets there, his lie now. So we had to kill this thing before that happened. Well, at least he still gained some experience. What was that, a brooch? Spiked brooch gives a thorns. But defense goes down 1 and evasion goes down 3. Yeah, let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen? I know it's the worst that can happen. I don't know why I'm asking. She should be fine. Hey, Bird Bunch, how's things going on your side of the world? I think there's supposed to be, like, a gold key somewhere. Didn't see a gold key anywhere. Ah! I'm betting I need I get a gold key from somewhere else. Oh, where's the check? Yeah. Bet I get it from somewhere else, and then I would use it when I'm going into dungeons and such. Weak bomb. Okay. Oh no, it's a snake. Snake. Oh, a shield. Finally got one of those. Hey, hey. A stretch. I do need to stretch. Give me a moment. Let's finish this combat. Alright. Alright, rest of you with me as well. It's good for all of us. We're all desk jockeys. We all work at desk jobs, sitting at a desk and sitting on our butts too long. All of us, on your feet. Put your feet together, your heels touching, and then take your hands, put them all the way out to either side. Slowly bring them up to make a diamond above your head, and then back, slowly back. Stretch your back as best as you can without losing balance, without bending your hips or knees or legs. And then all the way forward and all the way down. Oh, I'm so fat. All the way down. Try and touch your toes. And then legs apart, right hand in the air, left hand on your hip. Stretch all the way to your left. All the way over. Don't bend your knees, just bend your sides and then back. Right hand on your hip, left hand all the way up in the air. Stretch all the way to the right. Oh boy. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, there we go. Do wall squats, they're great for desk jocks. I should, honestly. But stretching is also good, particularly if you're like me and you tend to sit weird or lean to one side while you sit, so you end up giving yourself something known as tennis elbow, to where your arm occasionally goes numb or the elbow just hurts from existing, things like that. You know, it's good to stretch regularly. Otherwise, you can risk getting injured just by existing, and that's no bueno, man. No bueno at all. Squat down while having the chest and face run down along the wall. I can feel the burn just thinking about that. Oh. Got a water. And a headband. Oh, what's that, you silly little bat? You can't touch me because the item stopped you. Oh, no, there you go. Never mind, I eat my words. Ooh, run where someone brings Damien. Well, yeah, I mean, I remember when I gave it the 1 hour try that I brought Brutus. So I was like, oh, I'll switch it for Damien. Damien seems a lot less aggravating. Oh, hey, you're a person. Come here, person. Oh, you're thralls. I'm gonna beat your faces in. Ow. Ow. Stop that. Plexi, so glad you can join us. I do hope the workday is not going too rough for you. Yeah, I don't know why Damien would be unpopular. It healed itself. How dare it? Biggest heresy ever. I just wanted the item. How dare you stop me from getting the item? Shock roots. Okay. Because of, like, Aurora's, whenever I see barrels like this, I think, oh, it's lootable, but it's not. And that makes me upset. Because of the whole, certain barrels are lootable, certain ones aren't. How dare you trick me? Alright, salvage. Salvage. Actually, I'm going to salvage this too because it's bad. So, well, I'm not saying it's bad. It's not good for any of the characters I have. Agile Cuirass. Can you wear the cuirass? You can. Resistance goes down, but everything else goes up. So you know what? I believe that is a good thing. Your defense goes down by 1, but everything else goes up, so. I guess because, like, a lot of people think, well, you know, they mentioned that, you know, need someone who's very perceptive, and, you know, Damien is very perceptive. Oh, that's a big one. Is very perceptive, so obviously he should be, like, really good for this. And let's face it, when it comes to the characters, Brutus seemed like the short-tempered individual, so he probably wasn't going to be a safe bet. Especially if you were going to get ambushed from behind. I went in a circle. There's multiple items here. Give me those items! Money. More water. Water, water, water. Ah! A sharp! Sharpened energies have higher crit chances. Oh. Well, in that case, I'm going to stalk, and you are going to ice burst. You are going to flurry. Ow. Ah, dang it. I did not get that in time. Because I was going to cover them. Do I have any? No, I don't have anything to wake them. Okay. I oofied. No worries. Lionel can do this. For every player I've seen, in order of popularity, Lionel, Mel, Brutus, Damien. Mel is too useful, Lionel is leader, so I can understand that. Brutus brings all the drama. Yeah, he definitely does. Oh, that's a very good one. Oh, man. I need more Healy items. Dynamic edge and a fiery mallet. Okay. Snake, I do not have time for you. So I'm just going to kill you quickly. Ah, that sucks. Another cuirass for you. Damage goes up, but dex and accuracy go down. Let's try this for a bit. I do agree that maybe some combat music would definitely help. At the same time, with considering how quick combat has been going, it's not really needed. Oh shit. Leave her alone. Stupid fire bat. Wow, I am not doing great this time through. Okay, so let's see. Don't really want to use that there, but gotta use what we gotta use. Reserve battle music for bosses is cool, though. That is true. Aha. I was able to get away from that one. New spears. Heavy spear, can't use that yet, but this one, fierce spear, can use. Oop. Got a hydrate and a curls. Alrighty. Oh, cool. Skill point. Stable shield. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do the curls first. So, 5 more 10-pound curls. 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. 10 pounds are... Get back on there. It's become rather easy for me, unfortunately. And a hydrate. Water. Yay for water. I have to... My girlfriend got me into, like, adding flavor things to water. And so I've been using the strawberry watermelon flavors for water for a while now. Because all of the other water tastes bad without it now. You could send more. You could always send more. You're probably sitting on 1,000 points at easy. Oh, see, there it goes saying ads are going again, but I don't see ads. Is this my game? No. This is Thrall by Strack. It's a very nice game. I've been enjoying it as far as, well, pretty much everything about it. Oh, great, more of these. It healed. How dare it? Oh, that's right, the pale ones have the ability to heal. Learn circuit. Ooh. I think that is better for you. That is a lot better for you. Okay. So let's see. Increase damage. Oh, I didn't notice you before. I know that enemies respawn, but do items? No, couldn't. That wouldn't make sense. Davenport, is that you? Stay back. What was that? Davenport, are you okay? Stop. Get back. Ah. Look out. Here we go. It's a big ass spider. Stalk. You. Thwack it. You. Burn it. We're just going for elemental ore. Oh, that's right. Now it's going to start doing some damage. Ow. I appreciate if you didn't do that. Oh, come on. Why do you gotta make me do those right now? Ow. That's what got weak. Whew. There we go. Double X and a weakening mace. I'm at max items. And god dang it. Alright, so I've got some chest presses and curls and shoulder presses to do. Okay, so at least they're all 10-pounders, so... Oh, gotta do them in order that I got them. Alright, chest presses first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the chest presses. Oh. Apologies. I thought I saw a message, but apparently that's not what it was. Curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And thank you, Plexi, for making me do a hydrate after all this, because I'm going to need it. Shoulder presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Considering 2 people decide that they're going to bully me on my own stream. Yeah. Hi, kid. I know. They mean well. Get me in shape. Make me work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, don't show me bullying. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Oh, that's a little bit of a burn. Because, like, even though it's only 10 pounds, powering through all of those quickly in rapid succession, that's how that's how you build endurance. Don't break the Ian, yes. Don't break the Ian. The Ian is trying to do things. I'm hydrating. Thank you. Davenport, are you alright? I'm fine. The wound is shallow. Do you remember me? Of course. It's good to see you alive, Mel. We can catch up later. First, come. It's safe now. Devi. A child? Where'd you bring a child here? No choice. That or leave her to the beasts. Beasts? You mean the spider? No. The beasts back home. The bloodsuckers. Mel, I'm sorry. Your home, it is lost. What? The town is overrun. The beast came and took everyone. Those who weren't killed become one of them, or one of their cattle. It's all I could do to escape with the child. It's impossible. Is no one left? Cannot say, but I doubt any would have survived. Can't believe it. Mel. No, I don't believe it. There must be some survivors. We should go and look for them. I agree. But first things first. Davenport. Who is this child? I'm Emily. Davy saved me. And you saved Davy. I guess that means you're friends. Yes, Emily, we're friends. It's wonderful to meet you. Mel, why are you here? We've been looking for you. We're in need of a blacksmith, someone who can make us arms and armor. We're fighting back against these beasts? Yes. We've been hunting vampires together for a couple of years now. Nothing major, mostly isolated new bloods for now. We've got a stronghold, but one of our own has been taken. We're trying to get him back, and we need equipment. See this ore? You know what this is? It's elemental ore, yes. Stones and metals absorbed elemental energy over the years, changing its properties. Come here looking for this. With ore like this, I can forge elemental weapons and armor. I'd intended to forge myself a good weapon to kill the beasts back home. But I know that would be a death wish. I'm no fighter. I stand no chance by myself. Forging weapons for you who means striking back against the beasts, then I'm your man. I want to help too. I can't do much, but I can help Davy keep his things organized. Please, please, please. Take all the help we can get. And it'll be safer to keep you at the fort anyways. You're welcome to come along. Excellent. Let's get out of this place. Lead the way. I would say, Strack, if you're still here, one thing I would do to help the writing better is you're at times a little more wordsy than you need to be. Sorry, we're looking for more members. We started with you. Besides, we don't really have a ton of connections. We're not sure who else to look for. But if there's survivors at my hometown, I'm sure we could take them in. Can we start there? Well, I do not think anyone is alive. The place is crawling with beasts. It's not worth the risk. We won't abandon your home, Mel. Let's go see who we can find. Thank you, Lionel. But Davenport is right. It will be risky. Still think we should go, but it might be worth getting a bit stronger first. You've become strong, Mel. Glad to see you this way. If you were to go, I think you would survive. We also need allies that can help in other ways. It's just a tailor or a packmaster, if you could find one. It's actually a good idea. Can't carry much equipment with us right now. Going into some pretty heavily infested places won't carry as much as possible. Exactly. If I'm going to be making weapons for you, you'll need somewhere to store them. I've got a guy. Raphael. He's a little shady at times and is greedy to a fault, but that's his vice. Pay him well enough and he'll help us out. You can find him at the Jagged Lagoon. Great. We'll seek him out. Good advice, Davenport. Oh, you're still. So yeah, you sometimes do what I guess the best way I could describe it is like a double confirmation. Now, thank you, Chaos, for the bit. A double confirmation where one sentence they will confirm something, and then in the next breath, in the same text box, they'll confirm it again. And next time I see one, I'll pause it so that way I can show you. Not to be rude, but I have not eaten in some time. I'm rather hungry. Is there any food? Not much. Whatever you find, you can help yourself to. Don't have a supplier? We'll starve before killing any more vampires at this rate. True, but we can't eat without defending ourselves. Equipment was a priority. We don't know who to contact. Jafar is your man. Find cheap goods just about anywhere, and he's easy to befriend. Often trades with caravans in the Flyer Forest. It's perfect. Thank you, Davenport. We'll definitely look for him. Well, we should get to work then. We've got some allies to find. Agreed. What? Mortals? What are you doing here? Just thinking the same thing. Who are you? I heard this place was a den of vampires. Came to hunt them down. Not that I really stand much of a chance on my own. It was, but not anymore. They're all dead now. What? Wait, so you are vampire hunters? To an extent. Why? Looking for more members? Well, yes, but we usually don't take strangers on the road with us. Is there anything else you can do? Honestly, I'm not a great fighter. I just couldn't stand the nobles in this area who only want their own lands protection and do nothing to fight back. Figured I'd rather go out fighting than sit in a villa all day long watching someone get fat. If you're fighting back against the vampires, I'll do whatever I can to help. Sorry, but trust is hard to earn these days. Like Mel said, we're not keen on taking strangers with us. Wait. You three are going out on the road to find more members. Who's staying here to protect the keep? Can't protect Emily by myself. Hey, I'll guard duty any day. I'm used to it. I just hated defending someone who didn't give a rat's ass about anyone but themselves. And yeah, it may not be much good on my own, but it's a lot easier to defend a fort than it is to hunt something down. Not a bad idea. What do you guys think? Sounds fun. Works for me. Alright, welcome to the party. Great. You won't regret this. And you know, I've got some buddies who might be willing to help us out. I'll reach out to them, see if we can't get more people to join. It's perfect. Get yourself up to the chambers in the basement of the fort and help yourself to anything you need. Well, with that out of the way, shall we be off? Absolutely. Set up in the forge downstairs. Come see if you need more equipment. Let's see. At least I'm fully healed again. I've got a lot of equipment I gotta go through. Save. And save twice. I haven't saved this entire time. But I'd like to point out, I like having two separate save thingies. Save files, you know. Is that too much to ask? What is with so many games not wanting to do multiple save files? You hate against multiple save files, huh? We're sparring? Switch post. Skills. No. It's like, oh, I don't want to do multiple saves. That seems silly. Child, what are you doing? Shop. Oh, that's some expensive stuff. Well, I don't need that. 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 I do not have the money for some of this stuff. Oh, it's a nice one. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing? Getting settled in? Yep. Debbie is really busy, so I'm helping. He told me not to touch anything really sharp or pointy, so I'm taking care of all the armor and stuff. It's wonderful. Good for you. But how are you really doing? Are you sleeping okay? I know those mines must have been really scary. Nope. Really? You weren't scared at all? How old are you? I'm 9 years old. My goodness, you certainly are brave for your age. Nope. Debbie was really brave, though. He looked out for me, so I didn't have to be brave at all. I think you're braver than you think you are. I'm glad you're adjusting well, that you're keeping busy. Don't hesitate to ask if you need something, okay? I'm hungry. Let me see if I can find something for you. Just wait right here. Do I have a quest now to feed the child? I think I have a quest now to feed the child. Does the child want a beer? I think he's a little salty about the lack of multiple saves. I am a little salty, yes. What it stems from is... So, in ye oldie games, and ye oldie times, you constantly had to save. And there was always the possibility of your save file getting essentially corrupted for one reason or another. And so I developed kind of like the mantra of always save and save twice. Of course, honey. What is it? Have you seen Teddy? Teddy? No, I'm sorry, honey. Afraid I haven't. Where did you last see it? Uh-oh. I had it in the caves. I think I had it when I left. Oh no. Did you leave it there? I think so. Sorry. Didn't mean it. It's okay. No one is mad. Tell you what, why don't I go look for it for you? You really? You're scary in there. Don't worry about a thing. The place doesn't scare me at all. I'll be back to your Teddy in no time. Yay. Thanks, big sis. Ah, so now I have a quest to go back there. Oh, 1, 2. With the option to move loop between files, having multiples would have enabled item duplication. Yeah, you're not wrong, especially since like this one. Shop. Ooh. I have a mighty need for more weapons. I still can't afford it. How are you adjusting? Is there anything you need? Forge is well equipped, but I can't tell. Well, but I can tell it hasn't been used in a long time. Oh, ads are supposed to be going right now. Supposed to be. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, excuse me. Long time shouldn't have been able to trouble to make equipment for you here, but don't expect anything remarkable yet. You're missing any materials. Try and find things for you while on the road trip. I'm about to get started, but if you want me to make something special for you, I'll need more than this. Give me anything you can salvage, I'll use it to make better equipment for you. If you don't want your old weapons, buy them off you. Store them as raw materials for new weapons. Sure? Didn't think you had much money with you when you left home. So I have connections. Anything I make that you don't buy, I'll sell to other caravans. Just give me enough money to buy your old stock and keep things flowing. Well, be sure to keep you stocked up. But how are you, Davenport? Are you truly alright? Losing your arm was difficult. Still an open wound. I'll be fine, but I will need time. For now, I'm content to do this. This keeps me busy, allows me to fight back. Don't worry about me, Mel. I'm more worried about you. Don't let those beasts take you down, alright? I won't. Promise, Davenport. We'll see this through. One day, we'll take back our home. Crafting. Weapon. Ah. I have only 12 materials. So I need more materials. More materials. Alright. So, we got a couple of places we can go. Jagged Lagoon, Near Forest, Bloodstone Mine. Let's see how just randomized this is. How procedurally generated your maps are. Okay, yeah, it's different so far. If anything, it's a good place to get some EXP. Stupid shock slimes. Oh, I forgot to see about buying items as far as healing items. That was stupid. You guys stop missing. There you go. Reaching edge. Herb. Ooh. That is a significant increase. Found a torch. What good is that? I suppose I could light it and hit someone with it. Oh, no. I want that. HP and defense and resistance go way up. Yeah. Hell. So, Strek, I gotta ask, what is the end game? Once you do finish the game, what do you plan on doing with it? And I got another awesome item. Okay. Attacks down, but dex and accuracy are... Yeah, do you plan on making a series of this, or just purely a one and done kind of thing? Oh, it's deadly. How terrible. God, I'm getting a lot of armor. I think I accidentally salvaged something I didn't want to. I did. Better question is, why did that one monster just disappear? Like I touched it and it poofed. To plan on selling it, acquiring commercial license would be too expensive. Likely wouldn't break even. For the series, I think I'll just be a one-game installment, but maybe not. Maybe I'll continue this concept. If I do, I'll actually consider switching engines. RPG Maker VX is pretty limiting. If you press C on an item, you can mark it as favorite. That'll prevent it from being sold or salvaged. Yeah, I saw that. It's more of trying to decide if I want to keep it. We hit the level cap for the dungeon, so auto kill is triggering. You can disable it at the main... Oh! Do you still get stuff for the auto kill? Because honestly, that does sound kind of nice in the sense that I don't have to do a fight. I'll just automatically get rid of them and out of my way. You're not just ready to reduce grinding. Okay. I guess that's also good because it prevents people from constantly rerunning something in order to just grind up levels. Or, you know, grind materials endlessly. So I like that. Nope, it's not up here. Nope, not up there. So to kind of clarify, I don't see grinding as a bad thing. I think excessive grinding is a bad thing. Like, I'm constantly having to stop what I'm doing to grind. That's not good. Like, optional grinding. Yeah, I can see the benefit of, like, going through and, like, getting a few more levels just to make sure that you're prepared for a fight. Like, I could see that. But there's too many times that you will encounter not only RPG Maker games, but just a lot of RPG games in general, to where, oh, I need to stop progressing and I need to go and grind a bit, so that way I can make sure that I am properly leveled or properly prepared for what's coming. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of grinding. It's the amount of grinding that's the question. But I would also see about making sure that you have, like, a tutorial section that clearly states, oh hey, just so you know, there's an auto kill thing going on once you hit the cap of level, because I don't remember seeing that. And it could be that I accidentally skipped over it. So I just make sure that's actually there. But it does make going back through to get to the floor with the teddy bear. Where is it? Oh, there it is. A lot easier. Where could it be? There it is. Of course, so she was hiding back here when we found them, but the spider scared her into dropping it. Back to the keep. It's a little girl who's been missing you. Maybe each floor could check your level and see if it needs to tell you about autokill. Yeah, a one-time message should be more than plenty. Did you find it? Did you find Teddy? Here you go, sweetie. Teddy, you found him. Devi gave him when we found me. He's real special to me. Thank you. Sorry I made you go back. I was happy to get it for you. Hold on to it, okay? Real close. By the way, I have something for you. Devi gave me this. He said it wasn't good as armor, but it made me feel really good to hold it. It'll make you feel really good too. Your soul is a beautiful thing. The spirited phantom. Defense down, but HP and resistance boost and evasion down. I should have enough for an uncommon, I believe. I have 25 salvage now. Yeah, I do. Spear. That's great, because Damien uses a spear. And this is worse than what he has. Damn it! Oh well. Alright, now as far as... Don't womp me. You can go in there. You and you. 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 And I'll take you back. Let's see. So we've been playing for roughly about 2 hours now. You womp whomever you please. Yeah. That being said, as far as like the initial feeling of the game, there is a lot of good that you got going here. I like the randomization of, or the procedural generation, I guess is the better way, or the technical way of putting it, of the dungeons. So that way it's never, excuse me, the same rigmarole when you go in and, you know, essentially dealing with the same layout every time, but the idea of it remains the same. You know, go around, find the loot that you want, and then find a hole to jump down to the next level. Once you get to the bottom, dungeon complete, you're out of the dungeon. I also really enjoy a lot more of the game in the sense of, one, your mapping is really good, like especially like out and about here. Like, that's custom mapping out there, those trees and such. That ain't no, you know, basic fun times. A lot of thought went into this. So far, I am really, really enjoying it, but I forgot to ask exactly how long. Oh, there's an ad starting, but I should be able to dismiss. Nope. Ah, yeah, there we go. So I stopped that ad from coming. Okay. I forgot to ask, how long exactly is this current version of the game? Because I think technically it's a demo. Let's see. Yeah, ad shouldn't start for another 5 minutes. I was able to put that on delay. Let's see. So far, it's a demo. There's 3 more areas available after the mine. Yeah, I saw some of them. Lear Forest, Jagged Lagoon, and Elliston. So I know Elliston is the is Mel's and Davenport's. Excuse me, their home, and they want to essentially go back and like take it back. Jagged Lagoon has, I think it was Jafar, and then Lear Forest had, no, it wasn't Jafar. Jafar was in Lear Forest, and then the other one was in the Lagoon. But let me think. Like, all of this I find very cool. Like, even this mission selection, I like this whole style. Like, as you progress, areas get colored in, and then you can, like, select through them. I like that. That is a cool touch. And then your skill tree also. That's a nice skill tree. purely because... Oh, wait, I got 2 points I could spend. Total damage taken from critical hits. Yes, please. But yeah, I got distracted. The skill trees that you have are really nice. And they seem very intuitive, like reminding me of the old original World of Warcraft skill trees and how you can kind of like go through and like build purely one thing and throw a few points in the others. I believe you mentioned that eventually, like by the end of the game, you should be able to fill most of all of them, or at least one, and then like some of another. December, the 3 more variables. There's the forest, lagoon, and town, then one more dungeon after that. A side mission for each as well. Basically, the demo ends when you fully recruited the members to the keep. Awesome. Yeah, I could definitely see where a lot of the development time went into, and I definitely approve. I find it funny that, like, again, I don't think you, like, overcorrected when it comes to the pity system that you mentioned, but I've gotten more swords this playthrough than I did my original one. So, the fact that I have consistently got good, usable weapons so far, I, greatly approve the rework done to that. The combat system is very intuitive so far, and I don't feel like I am struggling too much. There is the whole items issue as far as like, I only get like 10 slots for each one. But I know that's supposed to expand out more once I recruit the right NPC and essentially unlock more via upgrades. At least that's from what I'm understanding. So I've got no major issues there. At the moment, it's definitely, definitely a really, really, really good game. Which means that I can at least play this for 1 to 2 more streams, since there's enough content for me to play 1 or 2 more streams of this. So, I hope you guys enjoy this, because I do. And as always, here it is. I'm going to post it in chat once again. Essentially, it's Thrall, made by Strack. And let's see. Next one, I'm actually going to be doing a revisit of a game that I've already done. Because... well, let me save this, because it's always good to save and save twice. So, next stream is going to be a revisit to Chronicles of Valdoria. Now, as I mentioned before, I had a lot of angry things to say about that game. Back when I originally reviewed it, and also when I was talking about it again recently. However, the dev had reached out to me and said that they did a lot of the stuff that I suggested in my reviews, and that they are essentially redoing a lot of the work in general. And they want essentially another try at, saying, hey, my game is actually worth you playing. So they sent me a new copy, and they're like, they're wanting another go, and honestly, I can't fault them for that. So, we'll be revisiting Chronicles of Valdoria the next time I stream, which will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, because I always do things at 8 p.m. Eastern. And, essentially, I will give it a 1 stream try. If I feel like in that 1-2 hour stream that it's not kept up with its promises like it said it was going to, then I'm going to kick it back to the side and not change my scoring. But, of course, Plexi, I always enjoy streaming. I always enjoy each of you, and I'm thankful for each of you for showing on up. Because, Plexi, I don't know if you know this, but after I finish either Thrall and or Chronicles of Valdoria, whichever one's first, your game is next. Relics of Aurelia will be after Thrall or Chronicles of Valdoria, depending on which one finishes first, or which one I get sick of first. I don't see myself getting sick of Thrall. I don't notice too many issues about it, except for like the one thing with the writing. Like I said, there was I'll have to go back and like find the exact moments so that way I can message you about them, where it felt like there was like a double confirmation, where it's like they confirmed what is going to happen or that something should happen and then confirmed it again in the next sentence, and that seems kind of excessive. Thanks for the stream and the kind words. I hope the rest of the demo holds up. I hope the rest of the dev keeps holding up, because you know what happens when you make a good game. You gotta make more of the good game. You can't just leave us hanging with a good demo. You gotta give us the meat and potatoes. You gotta give us the rest of the good game. Isn't that right, Moogle? Because I think I saw you earlier. If you're still in here. And Grey Bard, if you're still in here. I want the rest of my games. Enjoy lurking and being a pain while enjoying an entertaining game. KS, I've known you for too long to know exactly what you enjoy doing, and that's tormenting me. Nah, I joke. But I enjoy all of you, and I appreciate all of you for joining in. And then, yes, so next was Chronicles of Valdoria, followed by Relics of Aurelia. A lot of Aurias, Leas, and so on. Nightmare Arena is also followed up by Meta Revelations, Armor of the Abyss, then Leyline Chronicles, which actually went out on Steam recently. I picked that up, and then Beloved Rapture. As always, if you have RPG Maker games that you want to suggest for the stream, do drop them in the suggestions. For now, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, in that wonderful Technicolor, both outside and within, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evenings, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's dip out before the next ad tries to start. Bye, everybody.